Welcome back to my Ultimate Decades Challenge. The year is 1327, coming up on 6 years since Judith gave birth to Marguerite. In the time since, she's had a stillborn daughter, a set of twins in 1323, and yet another baby girl, Raisa, just last spring. The twins' names are Lena and Moses. Yep, we finally have our heir. Also worth noting, these two are the first twins born in this challenge to both survive birth. Aside from some learning difficulties from Lena, everything was going well for the family until tragedy struck just 6 months prior. Poor Rochelle was playing with some other children in a nearby barn when she got too close to a horse they'd been warned to stay away from. The beast kicked her in the head, shattering her skull and unaliving her instantly. At 8 years old, Rochelle was the oldest any of Judith's children had ever gotten, and losing her so suddenly has sent her spiraling. Asher worries for his wife's well-being, but for now is unsure of what to do or how to help her. As for the older children, Rivka married Levi born in 1324, now making her Rivka born. The two originally bonded over their shared interests in art, and both currently work as painters. They so far have 2 daughters, Michal and Abigail, and hope to welcome more children in the future. Meanwhile, Alexandra has been living at the Berger estate since the summer of 1322. Rainette couldn't be prouder of the young lady she's blossomed into, and finds herself overwhelmed with joy every time she sees her interact with her children. Now that she's turned 15, Rainette sets to work on finding a suitable husband for her sister. When asked what qualities she'd most like in a suitor, Alexandra lists off things like kind, handsome, and brave, but also expresses a strong preference in terms of faith. She wants to live in a Jewish household again, to ensure her children will be raised in her faith and never feel othered or pressured to convert. This makes Rainette's task more difficult. Despite the modern anti-Semitic narrative of a Jewish elite, Jews have historically held little to no positions of power, meaning Rainette's hopes of marrying her to a nobleman would be impossible without going against her expressed desire for a Jewish husband. However, a visit from Rivka offers a hopeful middle ground. She tells Rainette about a friend of hers and Levi's, Arik Frudenberger, a wealthy merchant who helps them sell their paintings. He's very kind and charismatic, and would be a perfect match for their little sister. Rainette arranges for Arik to pay a visit to the estate, and to her delight, he and Alexandra hit it off quickly. He's a bit older than she would have personally chosen, but he can carry an interesting conversation, and the two have a lot of shared interest and hobbies. Plus, he's not bad to look at. The two are betrothed before long, and Alexandra goes to bed excited for the future.